To support National Careers Week this year, we're creating a mini video series to showcase some of the amazing work that's available in the housing sector. In order to do this, we've selected a few talented housing professionals from across the UK to tell us about what they do and what they love about housing as an industry. And you'll hear from them some key tips and advice on how to develop a career in housing. With so much on offer, it's surprising to think there's such a lack of awareness about housing as a profession. So many people leaving education are missing out on the chance to build a rewarding career with fantastic development opportunities. And it also means that housing organisations are missing out on so much new talent that could be helping them to achieve their ambitions and continue to make such a positive impact on society. It's a great time to join the housing sector. It's a growing industry with a clear social purpose, and it offers a huge range of career opportunities. Whatever your skill set, the chances are that these skills could be applied somewhere within a housing organisation. It's a sector that embraces change and innovation, and it offers a challenging and rewarding environment where you can develop essential key skills. These include complex problem solving, creative thinking, partnership working and negotiation, leading through change, and the ability to communicate at all levels. Housing is a sector that never stands still, and people leaving education or thinking about a change in direction have an amazing opportunity to apply these skills in a sector that makes a real and lasting difference to people's lives. So please look out for our mini video series and share amongst your wider network, and let's showcase these real life examples from passionate housing professionals who absolutely love what they do. If you're watching this and you want to know more about building a career in housing, then please visit our website and get in touch.
Hello, my name's Gemma Stockdale and I work for 13 Group, which is a housing association up in the northeast of England. I've worked in housing for nearly 11 years now, come May, and I think my favourite thing about working in the sector is being able to give my working day to trying to make things a little bit better in the world for people in the place that I chose to call home. If I could give one piece of advice to anyone considering a career in housing, I would say if you're the kind of person who likes to learn something new every day and experience real variety in the work that you do, then housing is absolutely the place for you. Not just on a day-to-day basis where you're dealing with different people and different situations all the time, but the breadth of opportunity within the sector and within our organisations as to the things that you can do and the things that you can learn and the areas that you can work in is just huge. So if you want to make the most of those opportunities and really kind of flex your brain, then absolutely come and join us in housing.
Hi everyone, my name's Joseph Hughes. I'm a Neighbourhood Management Officer at South Liverpool Homes. My housing career commenced in September 2010. That's almost 10 years. During that time I've worked for two different organisations. The first organisation was Knowsley Housing Trust, and as mentioned I'm now at South Liverpool Homes. A couple of favourite things of mine about working in housing is that I have the ability to help support and change people's lives for the better, and there are no 2 days the same. And you know what people say, variety is the spice of life. If I had to give you some information or a piece of advice around a career in housing, I would want you to understand that there are a wide range of departments within our industry. That includes housing management, construction, finance, ICT. So there are a lot of opportunities for growth. So I'd just like to wish you all the best of luck with your future careers.
I'm Ellie Thomas and I'm a housing professional working for the Riverside Group, based at our head office in Liverpool. I'm currently a business readiness manager and I'm working on the successful transition of business change, process and activity across the group. I also sit on the Chartered Institute of Housing's Futures Board, and we're working towards ensuring that CIH and housing as a sector is protected and viable in the future. CIH Futures has done some fantastic work so far, and you can check out more of this on our Twitter page. So far, my career in housing has all been at Riverside, and I'll have been here 9 years in June. Time really does fly. I've been very fortunate to have an organisation who've really invested in my development, a senior leadership team who've believed in me over the years, and most importantly, fantastic line managers who've encouraged me onwards and upwards. There are many things that contribute to this being a wonderful sector to work in, one of which I would say is our strong female role models we have. That's absolutely true of my journey at Riverside, and I think of my experience in the sector as a whole. Another would be that we make a difference to somebody's life every day by coming to work and doing our best. Thirdly, a fantastic thing about this sector is the diversity of roles available. You don't have to be a customer-facing person to make a difference. There's very valuable work that goes on behind the scenes that lead to a fantastic end customer journey. That leads me to my piece of advice for you if you're considering a career in housing. I would say that there are a breadth of skills that we need in this sector, and I am sure that you have the experience, skills and qualifications to make this work for you and bring something really special. Housing as a profession is a really rewarding place to be, and you could consider a role in project management, in IT, in audit or finance, the list goes on. I hope you will consider it, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Hello, my name is Tommy Collins and I've worked in the social housing sector for over 5 years now in housing management, policy development and designing services to prevent homelessness. My favourite thing about working in the sector is that every day is different. Continuous changes to government policy has altered housing associations' business plans and how they operate, meaning proactive, innovative thinking is now essential to working in the sector, as well as the ability to be able to adapt to change. Innovation isn't just a department in a housing association, it's a strong culture driven by their social purpose. If you're considering working in the sector, you certainly won't regret it. There are so many opportunities in the sector for people with energy and ideas who want to improve people's lives and fix the housing crisis for good. If this sounds like you, then please come and join us.
Hi, I'm Shannon and I work for Nelwith Housing Association in the Community Regeneration team. I've been working in housing for over 2 years now, having graduated from university studying housing policy and practice. The thing I love about housing the most is I get to meet the wide community, tenants and also staff. The best people I've met is through this career. We want to improve lives, we want to make a difference. For example, we're currently giving away clothes right over here for wide community, those who need it. We do this regularly. And the advice that I would give anyone wanting to pursue a career in housing is to immerse yourself in every opportunity that's given to you. Find out what you like, what you dislike, what you're good at, what you're bad at, and put 100% into it.
Hi, my name is Lara Channy and I am a Development Project Officer at Gateway Housing Association in London. I have been working in housing for about 4 years now. And I've been working in development department and development environment specifically for about 2 years. I think my favourite thing about working in housing is your sense of purpose. You know, a lot of my friends always talk about how they sometimes struggle with finding meaning in their jobs. After all, we spend so much time there. In housing, you're sort of reminded of your purpose and why you're there every single day. For me in development, you know, I'm not just developing housing, developing for people who might not be able to afford on the open market, for example. Everything you do in housing pretty much is helping someone in some way, and I think that's a really good driver to get up every morning. The one piece of advice I would give to anybody starting out in housing would be to tackle everything you come across from a place of understanding. There's always a reason why something has happened. I can't count the number of times I've jumped to conclusions about something and then there's a perfectly valid reason why that's happened that way, and then I've ended up looking quite silly off the back of it. So yes, if you tackle or approach every case of understanding, patience, empathy, you'll gain the trust not only of your residents but also of your colleagues too. Those 3 things I say in housing, if you've got those in bucket loads, you can't really go wrong.